Hi, it's me, Metallic Girl. Um, Today I'm going to be talking to you about hmm, about clothing, I guess. Now I know the title might be a little bit misleading because I'm actually not a fat activist and I don't think it's that good to be fat. Um, but I was at the Halloween store yesterday and I noticed there's like three plus size outfits, and it was a sexy little Red Riding Hood, flapper dress, and a poodle skirt. And those are all great costumes, but like, what if you wanted the Sailor Moon costume, or what if you wanted sexy French maid, which I did wear in high school, but I was a lot thinner back then. And so what I'm saying is that even though it's great if you want to, lose weight and be healthier and all that, I think that, well, for the majority of women, we like to have choices in what we wear. So even if you're fat, I think you should still have choices in what you want to wear. Like, you have to have like a great body to fit into the Sailor Moon costume. Anyone can wear the wig, but you can't wear the costume. So what if you didn't want to be sexy Red Riding Hood? Which I actually considered until I found out that it was $45, and so, and not counting all the accessories, like, you gotta get the, well, it comes with the, it doesn't come with the gloves, no, and then you gotta get the stockings and all that. And um, so I actually decided on the flapper one, and since the large and plus size kind of overlap, if you're like just on the border, like I am, of like large and plus size, because they have small, like they have extra small, small, medium, and large, and then they have plus size. So plus size is just another word for extra large. But most of them, like, you couldn't even find a large. I Maybe it was because it's getting closer to Halloween and a lot of large sized people already took the costumes, but it seemed like if you were over a size 10, then you were kind of out of luck. Mm. And like I said, you would have to be like, in, not just like, a little bit chubby, but you had to be in really good shape to get the Sailor Moon costume. And I also wanted the pink Power Ranger costume, but that was like, I'm not a size 10. I'm not going to fit into that. So, it was like 6 to 10. So, I digress. Yeah, like, so I think it's not like they should have a plus size version of every single costume. Like, that's a bit much to expect. So, but like, they should have more than three. And they didn't have like a small for everyone. They didn't have a large for everyone. This isn't really a problem if you're going to somewhere like Target, but you'll notice that a lot of good clothes are just for like people who are like size 10 or smaller, and or maybe size 12. So, and I'm like size 14, which, and so, but that's actually supposedly the average dress size of the average American woman. So I guess I'm not that fat. Hopefully, it's, what do you think? And so I don't think, and I think that fat women should have, I mean, not for like really, really, really fat, but just reasonably fat, should have choices in what, I think every woman should have a choice, like, should have like choices in what she wants to wear. Um, so like, they should have the plus size Sailor Moon costume or the plus size Power Ranger, maybe. Um, and you know, so so because even if you're fat, you still should have a right to have attractive clothing, which they could easily do. But I guess they assume that there aren't that many fat women, even though there are. And like, I think you could order, I don't know if you can order plus size costumes online, but I will tell you the plus size flapper dress was like $10 more expensive than the normal one. So I'm gonna try them both on because luckily they have dressing rooms. So I'm gonna try them both on, and hopefully the size large will fit comfortably. And then I'll let you guys know hopefully. So I'm really glad because I've been hoping to dress up as a flapper girl, and like they never had anything above medium like last year. So I bought this nerd girl costume which didn't fit, and besides I'm like a nerd girl anyway, so it's not really a costume. So in conclusion, what I'm saying is that even though I'm not a fat activist, and it's better if these people lose weight to begin with. I think that even if you're fat, you still, like, every woman should have a right to wear clothes that make her feel good, even if they don't necessarily make her look good. They should make her feel good. And some people think fat people should just cover themselves with like what looks like potato sacks, or like these horrible stretchy black yoga pants with like a androgynous plaid logger shirt. Like, who wants to wear that? I mean, you should still have, like, pretty dresses, and a cute top, a sweater that doesn't like cling to you. It would be a lot better that way, and then you wouldn't be longing for your high school body, like, when I wore a younger, thinner woman's clothes. So that's just something for you to think about today, and I hope that I guess in addition to people losing weight, I mean, some people think that, like, if you can't find good plus size clothing, that's an incentive to lose weight. Maybe that is for some people, but it's more like if you lost 10 pounds, say, like if you were trying to do a diet and you lost 10 pounds, then that would encourage you to do the diet more. But if you like just went to the Halloween store and there weren't any costumes that fit you, then you'd probably just be depressed and you go home and like eat a ton of chocolate. So I think that positive reinforcement is better than negative reinforcement, and shaming fat people and like making it so that they don't have nice clothes is not the way to go. And so it's like, hopefully that more people will lose weight and get healthier and feel better about themselves. And also, hopefully, while they're doing that, or maybe if they're like me and they're just too lazy, that's my fault that I'm fat, because I take horrible care of my body, and I guess that's nothing to laugh about, but at least I'm taking responsibility. And for people who are like actually trying to lose weight, it takes a long time. You're not going to do it in a year. So in the meantime, they can have clothes that make them look good, and especially places like Halloween stores where they don't have like a ton of clothes in just one costume. They have like a few of them on the shelf, and you can't have like a ton of large, a ton of plus size, a ton of small. Like, whatever's there is there. And especially when it's like the 19th, I think, and it's kind of close to Halloween, because we should have gone earlier. We really should have. So in conclusion, I'm hoping that in the future fat women will like have the right to beautiful clothes, just like thin or normal sized, not normal, but like medium sized women. Yeah, because I hope people will recognize everyone deserves to have clothes that make them, feel good and possibly look a little better, because even like no matter, I mean, even if you're the same amount of fat, the like the baggy logger shirt won't look as good as like a nice like V-neck or like a sweater, you know. If you're just buying these like gross clothes, it's not going to make you look any better, and it will make you feel even worse about yourself. So yeah, just get nicer clothes for fat people, more Halloween costumes, and if you can find them in the store, I actually don't know what the availability is online, because I usually just look at the Halloween store or cook up something at my house. But you don't make them like get black pants and a black coat and then some cat ears and a tail and say like, I'm a Halloween cat. No, you're just a person in normal black clothing with cat ears. It's, you know, I mean, if you want to do the face paint, that's a little better. But if you if you gave fat people more options, just like, because they deserve options just like everyone else. So that's just something you should think about today. And have a nice day.